And we as Adventists, we are waiting for the coming of Christ. But when our waiting for the coming of Christ makes us to be irresponsible, Ellen White says we must live as if Christ is coming tomorrow and prepare as if he's coming in 1,000 years' time. Now, Adventists have an attitude of exclusivity, where they read their spiritual prophecy, their Bibles, and they become irresponsible of their social responsibility. The problem is not that they've got the wrong theology, but the problem is that when wrong theology is given to a wrong mind, the practice becomes poisonous. You must be afraid of a Christian that has the right theology, but the practice is incorrect. Jesus says to this man, take your mat and go. 38 years being carried by the mat. He takes his mat, he goes. And the Bible says, and it was the Sabbath, divine service. The Jews were rushing to the temple, leaving the content of the sermon outside. On Sabbath, Jesus, keeping the seventh day Sabbath, as this man was sitting by the pool, he was sitting there on the Sabbath day in terms of time, but in front of him was standing not the Sabbath as in time, but the Sabbath as in a person, because a Sabbath that has no person is useless. So the Sabbath makes sense when Jesus is in the Sabbath. And this man says, there is no man to put me in the water when the water is troubled. True, around us and in front of us and next to you, men that are sitting next to you, they've got their own problems as well. Now, what we need is not men that can help us, but what we need is the man Jesus himself, who can speak to our condition.